So let's take a look at the Sosana member rewards platform. If you're like most people, you do understand that what we're going to do here is give you some different projections and examples just so we can show you the power of the member rewards program. It's for informational and educational purposes only, should not be taken as guarantees in any form or format. We don't own a crystal ball, but do your own research and then come to your own conclusions and make the decision that is best for you. With that said, if you're like most people, the moment you realize just how incredible Bitcoin was and what it had done for crypto, the fact that in 2009, Bitcoin was at one third of a penny, by 2025, over $126,000 per Bitcoin, and that if you had just bought $1 worth of Bitcoin back in 2009, well, your $1 would have been worth over $41 million in 2025. The moment you realize that that's how it worked, you probably had the same thought as everyone else. All I need now is a time machine so I can go back to 2009 and collect as many Bitcoin as I can, and all my financial problems are over. Well, last time I checked, guys, time machines are currently not available, but that's okay. Even though you can't go back in time, it doesn't mean you can't put yourself in position to take advantage of the next 500x or 1000x play or greater. And if you've already seen our presentation, you understand why a lot of people believe that that is the Sosana token project. Now, guys, if you believe that as well, you're probably already trying to figure out what affiliate level you want to get started at, basic or premium. That's going to be ultimately your decision based off the benefits you're looking for. But the great thing about either one of those tiers is you're going to be able to access the Sosana member rewards program. Now, the rewards are going to be paid for all affiliate enrollments, upgrades, and renewals, as well as for select community offers. All rewards are paid in Sosana tokens. You're going to see why that's powerful. And all rewards are calculated and sent to your dashboard immediately and can be claimed at any time. Now, we've got a simple three-level affiliate program. It's pretty incredible with some ranks that you can advance to enhance your earning potential here. But everyone starts off right away from when they get enrolled with us at the unranked level. At that level, they're going to earn for their personal enrollments 20%. Their level 2 enrollments, meaning the people they enroll someone as well, 15%. And if those level 2 people go out and enroll others, you'll earn 15% off of that as well. So that's very exciting. And again, that's going to be paid to you in Sosana tokens. At that point, keep in mind, this is purely an optional piece for you. You don't have to go out and ever share the story with anyone, but if you choose to, we have these extra rewards on the table for you. Now, from there, you can go to our DGen rank, which means you're now actually going out and you're becoming more productive. You're simply going to enroll 3 new affiliates personally, and when you get your 3rd affiliate that you've personally enrolled, we give you an increase on a couple of your levels. Your level 1 now goes from 20% up to 25%. So all of your personal activity will produce a greater reward for you. And your level 3 also will increase by 10% from 15 up to 25%. Keep in mind, if you think about the geometrics of how things grow, you're going to have more enrollments on your 3rd level than you will on your 1st or 2nd, which means you're getting a bigger increase in your potential commissions and your member rewards at the place where you're getting the most amount of people. So that's very exciting. From there, we move on to our next level. You've already shown you what's happening for DGens. Let's show you what happens at our hodler level, the hodlers, right? In crypto, those are the people that hold the line and hold strong no matter what. So we decided to name this rank after them, our hodler rank. At this level, we're going to give you another raise on your 3rd level, right? You'll pick up another 5%. So at that point, you're earning 25% on your 1st level, 15% on your 2nd level, and now 30% on your 3rd level. To qualify at this hodler level, this is our 1st leadership level, you're going to need to go out and personally enroll 10 frontline affiliates, and then ultimately within that, through those organizations, those 10 separate organizations, end up with 100 indirect or direct referrals or more throughout your entire team. We calculate that through infinity. Now, the only thing we require, though, to make sure that you have a balanced organization is that for qualification purposes only, we're only going to count 30 referrals from any given organization, right? So you can have far more than 30 in there, and how you get paid is how you get paid. But when we're looking at your qualification, the maximum we will count from any organization is 30. So in this example, you could see you've got three different organizations where they clearly have 30 or more. So we'll count 30 from each one of those organizations, giving you a team total of 90. And then you've got two other organizations, just to make the math work, where you've got five in each one of those organizations. That would be a total of 100. You've got 10 frontline. Congratulations, you are now a hodler, and you're getting that extra bonus on your third level. But you're also going to get access to our hodler bonus pool, which we're going to show you here in a moment. Next, the whales, right? Again, in the crypto space, the whales are the big movers and shakers, the people that do extraordinary things, who can move charts with their ability and with their level of investment. To be a whale here for us, you're going to have to go out and refer, again, 10 frontline people, and now within three of your organizations, and this can happen anywhere. It can happen on your first line referral, second line, third line, 10th, 15th, 20th. We'll look through infinity again. It doesn't matter, but you're going to need a hodler in at least three of your organizations to pop up anywhere in those organizations. So again, 10 frontline referrals, three hodler organizations, and you are a whale. And at that level, a couple of things will happen for you. One is you'll see that on level 2 of your commission, you'll get a bump from 15% up to 20%. On level 3, you're going to go from 30% up to 35%. But again, as a whale, you're now going to participate in the whale bonus pool as well as the hodler bonus pool. Let's take a look at those, right? What we're doing is we're taking 2% of all of the affiliate signups and renewals and the select community offers and etc. And we're going to put that into these bonus pools. 1% into the hodler pool, 1% into the whale pool. Now, here's the great thing. These pools are not just funded by what's happening on your team. They're funded by what's happening throughout all of Sosana, all around the globe. So you're now benefiting from all activity happening within Sosana for all of the commissionable volume. That's pretty incredible. And again, we'll take 1% into the hodler pool, 1% into the whale pool. The thing to consider, though, is hodlers will get a share of the hodler pool. Whales get a share of both pools. So as you get up to whale, now you're really getting the benefit because you participate in both of those pools. Again, this is for our leaders who really go out there and make a difference. They deserve extra rewards. They get those extra rewards. But let's look at an example of what this could mean for you just getting started as an unranked level. At the unranked level, you go out and you simply enroll one affiliate. That's it, a basic level affiliate. The moment that you do that, remember, our compensation here is instant. It would be in your back office instantly to be claimed. So the moment you go out and enroll that basic affiliate, you're going to get paid Sosana tokens for doing that. But here's where it gets interesting. Let's say that basic affiliate now starts engaging with our community and they realize there's some additional benefits they'd like to get at the premium level. They can simply then go and upgrade to the premium level. And when they do that, you'll get paid again on that upgrade. Same person, but now you've been paid twice. Now, that person at the premium level starts going through the educational platform. They realize there are some advanced level courses they want to take. Those courses might have an extra cost to them in Sosana tokens to take them, but there'll be a commissionable portion of that. And guess what? That commissionable portion, you'll get paid again when they're participating in those select offers. And this can be one offer, 5 offers, 10 offers. We'll pay you 1 time, 5 times, or 10 times. Again, all from the same activity from this one person that you enrolled. Finally, after a year, they get to their annual renewal date. They want to keep engaging with the community, keep participating here. They pay their annual renewal. You get paid again. So multiple times that you are compensated in Sosana tokens for just enrolling one affiliate. It can be exciting for you, and it can be income streams coming in over and over again. So if that's what can happen from one affiliate, imagine if you enrolled a dozen. or more. And then they turned around and they did the same. Can you start to see how this becomes a massive accumulation machine for you of Sosana tokens? And here's why that accumulation, that leverage accumulation, is important. Here's an example. Just imagine that our token's at 20 cents for this example, and you go out today and within our member rewards program, you do something that earns you $100 of commission. So $100 that you earn today and with a token level of 20 cents. Well, that means that you would get 500 Sosana tokens, right? 500 tokens, 20 cents a piece. That would have the value of the $100 today. That would be great for you to be able to go out and do that. Now, let's fast forward and we go several months down the road, and now the price of the token in this example has increased to $10. And at that same day that it's up at $10, you go out and do the same activity you did before where you generate $100 in commissions. The difference is now that because the token is more valuable, your $100 in commission nets you 10 tokens. Same value, but less tokens. But here's where your vision really needs to kick in. If you held on to those 500 tokens that you got initially when the token was only 20 cents until the token hit the $10 value, those 500 tokens are now worth $5,000. So that same effort that you put in, you did nothing extra. You simply held those tokens, and now it's a $5,000 in reward for your initial $100 effort. That's why people who understand this are going out there and accumulating tokens as fast as they can at the lowest price that they can so they can end up with the best results over time potentially. Guys, again, a simple platform, simple program for you, but with tremendous reward potential and upside. We believe this could potentially be the most lucrative endeavor that you've ever engaged with. And if you understand that, you understand this. We launched back in September of 2025 at a price point of 1/10 of a penny. That means when we got to 10 cents, that was 100 times growth for people who got it at that early level. At 50 cents, we're talking 500 times growth, and at $1, 1,000 times growth. And there are people that are predicting that this token could go to $100 or more. No matter where it ultimately gets to, one thing is clear. The sooner that you get involved and the earlier that you start engaging and ultimately accumulating tokens at the lowest possible price, the more you'll benefit from these multiples as this continues to stair step to the moon. So get yourself your questions answered, get involved, get engaged, go out there and start accumulating tokens, and we look forward to celebrating your success story. Thanks for being here. Hopefully this explains it, and we'll talk to you again soon.